Everyone, I want to thank everyone for joining me in unboxing Walter Hill's Streets of Fire. Now, previously, before Streets of Fire was only available on DVD here in the States, but in the UK, I believe they've already had a Blu-ray release that had like a 20 or 30 minute documentary on the making, and I was like, man, that sucks, because at the time I didn't have an all-region player, and was stuck with just having the DVD. But Shout Select, they finally put out a sweet-ass edition of Streets of Fire. Now, Walter Hill, he's more notable of doing the movie like 48 Hours, The Warriors, and like The Long Riders, which is a western. So, and this is basically a rock and roll fable. And let's see, let me try to get this section. There's the poster, and there it is, Streets of Fire Collector's Edition, the ultimate edition of the rock and roll fable. New 2K high-def transfer, new cast and crew interviews, plus feature-length documentary, vintage featurettes, music videos, and more. Man, I really dig that cover art right there. And like I said, it's from Shout Select, a rock and roll fable. And there's your spine. It is number 16. And then on the back, Disc 1, new 2K scan of the Inner Positive. Disc 2, new The Making of Streets of Fire, featuring interviews with actors Michael Pare, Amy Madigan, and Deborah Van Vallenberg, screenwriter Larry Gross, and more. Rumble on the Lot, Walter Hill's Streets of Fire Revisited, 5 vintage featurettes, music videos, and more. Yeah, I really dig this movie. It is Region A. It's 93 minutes. And it's from 1984. So that's what your back looks like. And, this has a lot of well-known actors and some underrated actors, in my opinion anyway. Like Michael Pare. I think Michael Pare is a very underrated actor. And this also has Rick Moranis, Diane Lane. She was super hot back in the day. And she's still hot for her age, too. Shoot. Can't remember his name, but, he's been in a shitload of movies. It's just a really well done movie, and to me, a very underrated movie, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and pause it and show it off. Yeah, I really like the music that's in this movie as well. It's very action-packed. Let's see. Amid a brooding rock and roll landscape, the Bombers motorcycle gang led by the vicious Raven Shattuck, Willem Dafoe, that's his name, that's who I was trying to remember. John Wick, yeah, he played in John Wick, kidnapped diva Ellen Aim, Diane Lane, Man of Steel, Her hope for rescue lies with unlikely heroes, Soldier of Fortune, Tom Cody, Michael Pare, Bad Moon, and his sidekick, the two-fisted beer-guzzling McCoy, Amy Madigan, the Dark Half. Joined by Ellen's manager, Billy Fish, Rick Moranis, Ghostbusters, the trio plunges headfirst into a world of rain-splattered streets, hot cars, deadly assassins. This cult favorite features a razor-sharp cast and original songs written by Jim Steinman, Stevie Nicks, Tom Petty, and R.Y. Cooter, and performed by the Blasters and The Fix. Directed by cult filmmaker Walter Hill, The Warriors, Southern Comfort, 48 Hours. Streets of Fire is a rock and roll shotgun blast to the senses. And of course you get the same artwork. Let me open this sucker up. And I think that's pretty cool. We get disc art. This is disc 2 with special features. And like I said before, it's region A. And then of course you get the original artwork. I really like that artwork right there. And of course the new one. I mean, really, to be honest with you, I'm sort of a bigger fan of the new artwork. I mean, that just looks amazing right there. And then here's just a little thing to show you what else you can get from Shout Select. And then there's the disc art for disc 1. That is really awesome. That's Diane Lane singing. Yeah, I like the fact that they add disc art to these. Which, I mean, to me is a long time coming. You know, this movie should have already had an awesome release. But in a way, I'm glad that it just now got a release because, you know, Shout doing an awesome job on this because I really love the cover art to this. Streets of Fire. Alright, and I'm going to pause it and I'll show you the poster. And I am back. And wow, check out the artwork on this. A rock and roll fable. And there's Diane Lane, Michael Pare. Well, I want to thank y'all for watching my unboxing of Streets of Fire. Y'all have a great one.